That was a heartbreaking loss to Tennessee and Eugene at our home. But we have to refocus now because we're headed to a hostile territory in the Coliseum against USC. Hopefully we can right the ship this week. I didn't have much impact in that last game, but I look to change that. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to this presentation of college football. It is going to be the Oregon Ducks versus the USC Trojans. Two top 15 teams in the nation are going head up today in the Coliseum. Oregon is coming off a tough loss from Tennessee in Eugene. And as we get this kickoff underway, Eric No is back to receive this kickoff. The game is now underway. Eric is going to get this kickoff. He is going to return it to the left side of the field, and he is breaking away. He's got a lot of space in front of him, and he might be able to go, but he's not. He's going to get tracked down. After that wonderful return by Eric in the starting kickoff, it looks like Oregon is starting off strong today, trying to make up for what happened last week. We have a read option here. The quarterback pulls it from Eric, and he's going to take it for about, looks like a 14, 15-yard gain here. Great run by the quarterback. Strong start from Oregon. Oregon is now lined up in a 1st and goal on the 10-yard line. Like I said earlier, this is going to be a tough matchup for Oregon, an even tougher matchup than it was last week against Tennessee, and it looks like there might be a false start. After that false start penalty on Oregon, Oregon is lined up on the 15-yard line. Heard this 1st and goal play. It looked like they're lined up in a stack. It's going to be a handoff to Eric, and he's going to get about 2 yards on this gain. Really tough defense from USC on that play. Oregon did end up scoring on that first drive, so the score now with about 5 minutes left in the first quarter is 7-0 USC. It looks like we have an option play, and Eric is going to get a pitch to the outside. He's got a lot of space, but he makes a little move to the right, and he's going to get about 24 yards on this play. Oregon, after that wonderful run by Eric, we have a 1st and 10 here, and looks like it's going to be another read option, and looks like USC is not having any of it as they're going to make a stop here, loss of 1. This drive has looked to stall for Oregon as they are now in a 3rd and 11, even after a couple of good plays that's gotten them down here near the 30. And Shao's going to back up to make a throw, and he is going to hit his receiver for a 5-yard reception, but he's going to be short. Special teams will probably be out here for a field goal. We are here in the first quarter. Oregon ends up getting that field goal on that drive, and then USC comes back and scores themselves with the field goal. And so now we are here for the kickoff, and Eric's going to get the kickoff, but he's going to get hit only for a 17-yard return. Oregon is going to line up here for a 1st and 10 on this 3rd drive of the game for them. And there's about 1:24 left. They are in the lead. Let's see if they can do something with this drive. Once again, there's another read option, and the quarterback pulls it, and he's going to get a 7-yard gain out of this play. After that read option play on 1st down, we are here in a 2nd and 3 as Oregon lines up with a minute left in the 1st. They line up a wide receiver screen, and the receiver breaks the tackle, but he's only going to get hit after a 2-yard gain. There was a roughing the passer penalty on the prior play, and so now Oregon is lined up in a 2nd and 1 here at midfield with the clock ticking down in the 1st quarter. It looks like a single back. He's going to get the handoff, and he's going to lose 1 yard on this. The prior play is going to bring an end to the 1st quarter, and at the end of the 1st quarter, Oregon is leading 10-3 against the USC Trojans in the Coliseum. Oregon is lined up in a 3rd and 7 here. There was a false start on the play prior and has led Oregon into this situation at about midfield. Looks like there's a screen being set up, but he's going to get hit for the sack. USC would end up stopping Oregon and then scoring themselves. So now the game is tied with about 4 minutes left. It is 10-10 in the Coliseum. What a great game. Eric is going to break it to the right side. He's got a little bit of space, but it doesn't look like much, and he's going to get a decent return. We are lined up in a 1st and 10 after that decent return by Eric, giving Oregon a great field position at about midfield here. 1st and 10, Eric is going to get the play action fake, and then there's going to be a play action pass by Oregon that's going to get up a decent amount of yardage. You don't normally see the play action out of Oregon because they do a lot of running, but I would think that the play action would benefit them because of the read option style offense. But there's a handoff to the right here, and Eric was going to break the edge, but he gets shoelace tackle for a 4-yard gain. As you can see, the play selection, Oregon has 13 rushes and 3 passes, and they're in the red zone again, so the offense has been moving efficiently, and there's going to be a counter play handed off to Eric, and he's going to lose 4. Oregon is in a 2nd and 14 after that counter play that lost them 4 yards. It looks like they're lined up in a single backfield again, and they're going to give another handoff to Eric. He's going to gain those 4 yards back and leave him in a 3rd and 10. Oregon got no points out of that red zone trip, and now the score is 10-17 USC as they somehow miraculously score, and Oregon's going to drop back to pass on his 1st and 10. He got a man open, but he overthrown. USC is in very much command of this game in the Coliseum at home. They are leading 31-10 against the Oregon Ducks. Oregon is lined up to receive this kick, and Eric is going to take the kickoff return, and he's going to break it. He breaks it. He misses the last tackler, and he's going to 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown Oregon Ducks, and it looks like this might be the spark they needed to get back into the football game. Eric might have just given the Oregon Ducks the spark they needed to get back in this football game. It is now 17-31 as they line up on this offensive 1st down play. A read option. The quarterback pulls it from Eric again, and he's going to get a decent gain here. Another 1st and 10 for the Oregon Ducks as they are marching now against this USC defense. I think that rallying cry from Eric gave them the spark they needed. Eric is running tough here for a little guy as he gets about 7 yards. USC has somehow scored again a field goal. We are now here in the 4th quarter. It is 17-34 USC with 6 minutes left, and Oregon's going to drop back for a little quick pass, and it's going to be a gain about 8 on this play. Oregon is lined up in a 3rd and 3. The momentum that started near the midpoint of the 3rd quarter has slowed down just a bit as Eric is going to get this read handoff, and he's going to break it to the outside. He's going to get a nice chunk of yardage here on this play. Oregon is now in the red zone, 2nd and 9. The momentum is starting to pick back up for the Oregon Ducks. If they get into the end zone, they still might have a chance in this game. Eric's going to get a delayed handoff here, and he's going to get about 5. 3rd and 4 here for Oregon in the 4th quarter in the red zone. They have to score here to stay alive, and the quarterback's going to drop back for a pass. Eric is crossing in the middle of the field. He's going to catch this pass. He's going to score, but there's a flag on the play. Just see if the touchdown holds up, and it's roughing the passer. The touchdown will hold. Oregon's defense has done its job. USC is still at 34 points. Oregon is moving the ball again. If they score here, they might be able to come back in this game. They are making good progress. Pass to the flats. That is going to be a 1st down, and there's a flag on the play. Another roughing the passer penalty on USC. After that roughing the passing penalty, Oregon is still moving the ball. We are here on a 1st and 10. We have about 2:45 left in the quarter. We're going to do another pass to the flats. He's going to gain about 7 yards on this play. 1st and 10 again, Oregon Ducks. We are moving and grooving, as you can see. USC most definitely should win this game based off of all the stats, but it looks like Oregon might be making this comeback here. Oregon is in a great position right now, seeing how far they were down earlier in the game. They have a chance to come back and make this a game as Eric's going to run it in, inches ever closer to making the comeback. USC's offense has stalled. Oregon's defense has stepped up in the clutch, and now Oregon has the ball with a chance to win or tie the game here with a minute left, and we have a pass over the middle that's going to get 9 yards. Oregon has a chance to tie it or win it here. They have a couple of seconds left. They have the ball past midfield at this point. All these plays are going to be pass plays. There's a crossing route across the field. Eric is going to catch it. He's going to get past the 1st down marker after getting knocked back. And they're going to do a hurry up here on this play. 4th quarter, 29 seconds, 2nd and 10 here, Oregon, and they're going to drop back for another pass play here. The pass is going to go to the sideline. He's going to get knocked out of bounds. Desperation mode here for Oregon as they have 24 seconds left. They are 3rd and 10 away from losing the game or tying it. They drop back for a wide receiver screen. He's going to pull it down. He's going to get hit for a 1-yard loss. That is not what you need here as they hurry up back to the line. They're losing so much time. They have a timeout left, but they're not going to use it. He's going to pull it down the run, and he's going to get sacked, and that's going to be the end of the game, and USC is going to survive a scare in the Coliseum after a major comeback from the Oregon Ducks. I cannot believe the management, the game management there at the end of the game when Oregon still had a timeout left and could have called a timeout to make a play to at least get them in the field goal range. They're going to lose here 31-34. Kendon Slovis is your player of the game for the USC Trojans, the quarterback. And I have been your host, TheWilOfDowns. I hope y'all have enjoyed this thriller of a game here. I hope to see you back here next week when we take on our next opponent. This has been an ESPN presentation of college football. Final score, Oregon 31, USC 34. I will see you back here next week. Have a good day, everyone.